Twilight Stories After Dark. Hopefully you've been listening and or watching, and if not, you can always go back. Twilight Stories After Dark, brought to you by yours truly and Amir Williams. Twilight Stories After Dark, the motel. Grab your cup of tea, your cup of coffee, your glass of wine, your splash of vodka, or your splash of whiskey, whatever it is that makes you want to sit back and relax. Twilight Stories After Dark, the motel. Malcolm nods. Unfortunately, there's no warm milk, but hopefully this cup of tea will suffice. She agrees. Malcolm grabs another cup from the counter in the lounge and pours hot water from the dispenser and dips another tea bag into the cup. Sugar? He asks. Oh, no, thank you. Malcolm hands the captivating, beautiful woman the cup of tea and sits down, adjacent from her. Are you from Boston? He questions. She takes a sip of the hot cup of tea. No, but I travel from time to time when needed. Sometimes it's hard to stay away. And you? She questions. Oh, no. I'm from New York. Brooklyn, actually. I'm here on business. What type of business? She asks. Advertising. She smiles. And you? Malcolm asks. She avoids the question. I love nights like this. The sound of the wind howling and the coldness in the air. Almost too cold to venture out this late at night. This type of weather, I think, is set aside for a good book or cuddling up next to a hot fire. Do you have trouble sleeping, too? Malcolm asks. She told him that on cold nights, it gave her a chance to travel within her thoughts. He thought that quite odd and had never heard it described so eloquently. She smiled and wets her lips once again with another sip of tea. She then set the cup on the table beside her and rose. I should probably retire now. It's late. I hope the tea helps, with your restlessness, and it relieves you of your conscience. That's an odd reference. No, not at all. Sometimes our conscience is what keeps us up late at night. Good night, she says. Malcolm glared at her as she strode away, and her long green and gold silk robe caught the floor as she slowly stepped away. Up the stairs she went, rounding the corner and out of sight. It had been quite some time for him being in the company of a beautiful woman and feeling a sense of attraction toward her. He hoped it wasn't just a quick exchange of glances and conversations. Of course, he wanted more. He needed more, and more he would get. Twilight Stories After Dark, the motel. I'll see you tomorrow.